The Denver Nuggets are winner of 10 of their last 12, and their only loss has come by the hands of the OKC Thunder. One in a mollywop, didn't have the full starters, all this other stuff. Nuggets couldn't hit anything. The other game, Nuggets also were missing a starter, didn't have enough to close out the game, bonehead mistakes, and really some bad turnovers in both of those games by the Nuggets. But they've been beating everybody else in the NBA, and tonight they get their 10th win in their last 12 games. Y'all, we're going to tap in. This was an interesting game. Let's talk about why. So, y'all, the Denver Nuggets, they end up beating the Charlotte Hornets 111 to 93 in a game that the Nuggets basically in the first half played one brand of basketball where they honestly just were not super locked in. And then in the second half, they completely took over. The game was tied 49 to 49 at half. The Denver Nuggets gave up 44 points in the second half. And then they also, on their own end, they scored 52 points, 62 points. The Nuggets short scored 62 points in the second half, and they only gave up 44 points in really just a truly, truly dominant win for the Nuggets, where they win 111 to 93. And this was a really interesting game because Nikola Jokic decided that he was not going to shoot this game. He had just made it a point. He made it his mission that I'm just not going to be a high-volume scorer today. This is going to be a game that I control with my passing. I'm not going to let the defense dictate any scoring at all. And you know what's funny is a lot of people on the timeline were kind of incensed about it, but this is my thing with Joker. I've seen him do this multiple times. Whenever a team, they don't have a formidable interior presence, especially. Whenever a team doesn't have the kind of players scheme that causes Nuggets to have real issues where he doesn't have to play B-level basketball as a scorer, then he's just not going to do it a lot of times, whether it be the Bulls, whether it's Portland, whether it's Charlotte, even at the Wizards sometimes. For whatever reason, Joker just is like, there's other ways we could win this game without me scoring at a high volume. And tonight, he didn't. Joker took one shot in the first half with 43 seconds left. It was a layup off of a cut and that he made. And then in the second half, he proceeds to go 5 of 6, finishes with 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists on the night. He also has 1-1 from the free throw line. Jokic is 30 of 30 from the free throw line in the last 6 games, by the way. 30 of 30 from the free throw line, had 1 block, 1 steal. Jokic had 3 turnovers, but he was a plus 27 in the minutes he played tonight. A plus 27 for Nikola Jokic. And also, in the last 3 games, Nikola Jokic has a 97.4% true shooting. He shot 26 of 28 from the field, 100% from 3, 94.7% from 2, 100% from the free throw line. And again, Jokic is 30 of 30 from the free throw line in the last 6 games. It just has not required him to be a dominant scorer. Now, the game versus the Thunder was really funky. They were definitely overpassing. Joker was overpassing. I definitely levied my criticism for that. But they also said it's not that the Thunder caught them off guard, but the Thunder just came out and played really hard. I just think the Nuggets, for whatever reason, they just were not up to play that game like they should have been. And Jamal Murray and Porter, I think, shot 8 of 27 over the course of that game. They just didn't have it going at all. And then somebody brought it up, even before I got a chance to get to it. Big third quarter put the Hornets in the rearview mirror. Absolutely, Mr. Wax out. The Denver Nuggets had in the first game they played versus the Hornets, won the third quarter 30-9. Today, the Denver Nuggets won the third quarter 40-17. 40-17. And also, they were 11 of 11 from the free throw line in today's game in the third quarter as well. Again, the Nuggets are like that, man, and they were like that in the playoffs as well. The Nuggets led 89-66 at the end of the third, 40-17 run, 11 of 11 from the free throw line. The Nuggets at one point went on a 14-0 run, went on a 17-2 run. And, KCP, Murray, Jokic, Porter, they all started getting it going. MPJ started off that quarter with a great three-point shot. Then he went to the free throw line, converted to. Jokic had 2 consecutive baskets. And then Jokic had another basket after that. Jamal Murray had a 3 that was really icy today. He had a really, really freaking good game. AG had a great finish. Jamal Murray tonight, 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists, 7 of 16 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 1 block, 2 steals, just 2 turnovers, a plus 26 in today's game. So that's the thing. Jamal Murray had a much better game today. He was much more locked in. He just didn't seem to be there fully last game. But the thing is, after the game was over, Jamal Murray was in the press conference versus OKC, and he was laughing just because he just knew that this is not going to be the way the Nuggets play in the next game, and they just had a bad day today. That's simple. They blew out OKC by 33 the first game. They lost by 1 the second game, and then they ended up losing by 26 at home. That's just not Denver Nuggets basketball. Tonight, they got a great bounce that game. Jamal Murray had a pretty efficient game. He was 5 of 9 from 3. That means he was 2 of 7 from 2. Kind of a little bit of janky shots in there as well, but a really good game. 25 of 7 is a really good game for Murray. Michael Porter Jr., 22 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 8 of 17 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 1 turnover tonight, but he was a plus 33 in tonight's game, which led the entire team. A plus 33 in tonight's game. He was also 4 of 6 from the 2-point range today as well. Had some really good drives, had 2 free throws today. 3-pointers were falling for the most part. He missed 1 wide open one, but other than that, or really he had 1 on the move that he shot that he missed, but he shot really good tonight. He shot almost 40% from 3 tonight. KCP, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, continues to do his job as a lead defender. 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He was a plus 28 today. Had another steal today as well. KCP continues to rack up the steals. And then Aaron Gordon, 10 points and 2 rebounds. Shout out to Aaron Gordon. He is back after having the dog bite from his own dog. He said that the dog is a really good dog. Just had they were playing, got a little bit too close. Then sometimes, as you know, if you have a dog and the dog's really excited, can get into a little bit of aggressive mode. So obviously, very glad that he's okay. Glad that he's able to work that whole situation out. He was a plus 29 in his minutes, made a big difference today. Christian Brown off the bench, 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, minus 11. Again, a lot of this is that fourth quarter when the Hornets started coming back. Before that, was playing really well. Zeke Naji, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 of 5 from the field. Peyton Watson, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. First player off the bench today was Peyton Watson. 8, 4, and 1. Played really good defense today. Really did a good job on Miles Bridges when he was locked on him as well. Reggie Jackson, bounce back game. 17 minutes, 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists for Reggie Jackson. He was 6 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Had a steal. Again, minus 2 towards that fourth quarter stretch. But just a really, really good game from Reggie Jackson. And Julian Strother, 13 minutes, 2 points. Jalen Pickett, Braxton Key. Jalen Pickett, Braxton Key got in the game today as well. Justin Holiday and DeAndre Jordan did not. The Nuggets shot 49% from field on 41 of 83. They shot 39% from 3 on 15 of 38, 78% from the line on 14 of 18. Nuggets had just 10 turnovers, but they had only 27 assists, a little bit lower for the Nuggets today. 44 rebounds and 4 offensive rebounds. They had 9 blocks, 9 steals, 15 personal fouls, 3 technical fouls committed today. They held the Hornets to 42% from the field and 38% from 3 and 69% from the line, and also first 12 turnovers with just 24 assists. So just a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio for them. So the Hornets really, really banged up. 26, 9, and 5 for Miles Bridges, 10 of 14. He was a minus 23. Braxton Miller, minus 31. Nick Richards, minus 29. Ish Smith got his ring tonight. The Denver Nuggets are honoring every single player. Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, and then Ish Smith. And then I also believe, I think Jax might get his ring as well if he hadn't already got it. Jack White. But yeah, it's just a really good game, man. Shout out to Ish, 10, 3, and 4 tonight, 5 of 12. They were, again, without a lot of players, and they were really beat down today. So the Denver Nuggets, they took care of business. And so the storyline, like I said, is Jokic was just kind of trolling in the first half. But again, for me, I already explained this, but Joker doesn't have the thing in him that makes him want to just dominate teams that are just not good or don't have a good front court. That's just not in his DNA right now. And again, also historically, we've seen him do this. And so I think a lot of this, Joker just doesn't have the motor sometimes that people want to see as a scorer, but he does as a passer. And he'll try stuff. Like he was trying stuff today. He tried stuff versus OKC. He tried stuff in the game before that versus Memphis. But Joker, there has to be some real tangible motivation. Like, we're playing a good team, playing a great team, playoffs, really high leverage situations. The Charlotte Hornets just don't pose enough of a threat. And I think Joker, it's almost like a way to entertain himself. He'll just go on these sprees. And the Charlotte Hornets announcers, they didn't catch on to what happened until Joker got the ball, was headed towards the basket. Instead of going up for one of his patented floaters, he turned around and threw it out. And the Hornets announcer was like, oh, yeah, he's actively choosing to not shoot. He's averaging 26 on the year, they said. But so he obviously can do it on really good efficiency. So for some reason, he's just not trying to score. Joker on the year now, he's averaging 25 points per game. Let's see, Joker is averaging 25.7 points per game, 12.3 rebounds, 9.1 assists on a 63 true shooting. Last 5, 20, 12, and 8. On the season now, Joker shooting 56, 33, 82 from the field, 11 triple-doubles, 30 double-doubles. So kind of on par, basically, with what he did last season. True shooting is about 7% down because he's missing some more of those twos. And then his three-point percentage has also dropped this year, so that's steadily climbing up. Let's see, last 15 games for Joker. He's averaging 22, 12, and 8 in the last 15. And then this goes back to the start of December. So all the way to December 2nd, Joker shooting 54, 41, 87. So everything is going back up. He's shooting 41% from three since December 2nd, 54% from the field, and 87% from the free throw line. And also in those 15 games, he's a plus 166. So yeah, I would say that Joker is more than locked in, and he's playing very well. And in the last 15 games, he's only a minus twice, both versus OKC, and which they did not close either one of those games well. So shout out to the Denver Nuggets. They get another win, 10 of the last 12, 24 and 11 on the season so far. The Timberwolves also lost tonight. So the current standings in the West, the Nuggets and the Thunder are now a game and a half out of first. The Thunder have won 4 straight. Wolves have lost 1 in a row. And then the Nuggets coming up, they have the Warriors at the Warriors. Then they come back and they're playing versus the Magic in Denver, the Pistons in Denver, at the Jazz, and then versus the Pelicans and the Pacers, both in Denver. So they're going to be home for this is 4 of the next 6 games. And then they have a brutal road stretch, 76ers, Celtics, Wizards, Pacers, Knicks. And then they have the 76ers and Bucks coming back to Denver. So it's going to be a really great stretch. And then they have OKC in OKC. So this is going to be a really fun stretch, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, y'all. Y'all, this was a great game. Denver Nuggets, they took care of business. They won. Everybody stayed healthy. That's what's most important, y'all. Swipa gang, y'all know what time it is.